Sorry, it's nothing. It's fine. Are you kidding me? No way.
What? What is it?
It's the shipping contest. I'm a finalist.
Contest just ended. How could they have made their decision?
I don't know, but they heard
I'm jealous. Happy for you, though.
Congratulations. Where'd you go with?
Yeah, I want to see this.
A deceased decorated war veteran, USS Admiral John E.
My dad. Thanks, Ellie.
At 10.
It's beautiful.
Awesome. It looks just like every other one we sell.
Yes, but this one costs 1/3 the price.
Shouldn't we buy American-made products on overseas knockoffs?
Price gouging is rampant in the car market. It's the only way to change the system.
Listen to your brother. Help him unload the last one.
Daddy's boy.
Casket market will continue to be run by the big three until small funeral homeowners come together. We must think outside the pine box.
Dad?
You don't like my gallows humor?
Dad got in here.
Is there damage?
Not exactly.
Someone's been living back here.
I experience a smell. Still think international shipping is worth saving a buck?
At least they're already gone. They only opened one box.
Thank goodness it doesn't look damaged. I got it.
They already come with customers. That is a good deal. Gallows humor.
It's supposed to be fun.
I know.
It started out that way.
I know.
Why am I now questioning my very own existence?
What happened in here? Someone leave religious tracts on your desk?
Helping Tim apartment hunt. A new place is supposed to mark life. Personal evolution. Sand and civilization.
No.
That expensive, huh?
Super ridiculous. It's not like Delilah and I are looking for Downton Abbey, you know, but something with a little bit of space, maybe close to a park, would be nice.
I recently downsized and ended up paying more.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Hey, did you ever notice in the elevator that the vacuum marks go in 2 different directions? It's kind of interesting.
You've nothing to add to our conversation?
No. I like my place.
Of course you do. It's beautiful and spacious.
Yeah, with a view.
Doorman can be cramped.
How much you pay?
Huh? Come on. That's personal.
Over $3,000.
Oh, 3 diesels. I can't afford that.
Most gears wouldn't go for under 3 even if the doorman were a giant cockroach.
Senior told me there's 2 things you should never discuss at work. Mortgage payments are the same.
What?
You own? That sounds bag. It's a pretty funny story. Actually, not ha-ha, but,
Wait a second, you had that place before I got to NCIS, so you purchased it when you were a probie?
How? Loan from your dad?
Generous Cougar?
Dead body. At the mortuary. Not exact name.
flash balls.
Let's go.
Bigger, bigger.
Radeon market is religiously guard and
The British.
Wasn't explaining how to say the best you can do.
These words.
Prison scheme.
We support other American businesses. Usually, we pass our savings along to our customers. Always. The container was open before. I assumed the Christmas inspector couldn't see it. We never saw it. Okay. Thank you. Hey, my dead prison guard was taken hostage in a prison break 3 weeks ago. And see it. British National Crime Agency in Europe thought the fugitives were still in Europe. Oops. Boss had info on our 2 missing prisoners. The first one is Casio Chavez. Murder conviction 3 years ago.
Former MI6 officer Jacob Scott.
Espionage in 02. Real life spy.
For their body full of prisoners. Brits. I bring up
We just get that part.
Evidently now he is a murderer, too. That's just what the bad news.
What's it?
I'm going to put back for you. Domestic manhunt, obviously FBI jurisdiction. This is my case.
Here again.
That was good to see you, Gibbs. You know what? I have to find your message.
Two prisoners escaped from Pripolo prison outside London.
during a routine prison transfer, they took a guard hostage and stole the transport van that was dumped near the Blackwater. When in fact they were headed to the port of Felixstowe, where they boarded the Maelstrom Adventure bound for Norfolk. Less than 3% of all containers entering the U.S. are scanned by customs.
Thank you for that fun fact.
You're welcome.
Once our cons made port, a hostage was no longer required.
So they likely killed her.
Well, word may frown on that.
We can throw that onto their life sentences. Casio Chavez murdered his own mother after she flushed his heroin
And
stash.
our British spy?
Jacob Scott, former MI6, caught selling U.S. nuclear intel to Russia.
Caught by us and CIS.
Still Navy info that we shared with British allies post 9/11.
That time. Yeah, man. Hey, speaking of 2001, I pulled some public real estate records from Northwest DC.
Didn't someone know buy an apartment back then?
Yes, and in fact, if we adjust for inflation, Tony still paid way lower.
How way? Wow, way. So I tell you, you flirted, Tony, but not how you managed it.
Where did you come?
What part of FBI was unclear?
It's just for identification. You looking for a fight that needs some down?
Are you? A little bit. You got one. Director's office, that one. Point over 30.1 seconds from the autographs. Where were you born? Keep working. I asked the last to join us. Great. Another member. Chico was former director of NCIS.
And we put Jacob Scott behind bars. Something that I'd hoped would be permanent.
Blame the British.
I did. It was NCIS intel that led to Scott. We handed him over to them for trial. As a favor to my British counterpart.
Same face now.
They missed a leak in their own house. Now that he's on the run again, looks twice as bad.
We'll keep the damage minimal.
No, there's no expiration date on political capital reality. For both of us. This is Mark.
FBI has primary jurisdiction for all crimes in which state borders have been crossed. Yeah,
I'm aware.
oh, good. Because for a minute there, I thought we were throwing out 170 years of precedent. That same precedent also says, except cases in which jurisdiction has been assigned to the agency.
And as it turns out, this one has been.
You already know my votes, yes. NCIS now has the lead.
Hey, Tobias, did you know about this?
Hey, cut the act. What, calling us to the crime scene? Courtesy my ass. You wanted us to fight for this case. Yes. Yes, I did. International and state borders, it's a paperwork nightmare. Why not just ask for help and look good? Anyway,
Agent Fernell, you didn't give me an opportunity to finish. Your director and I both agreed that an FBI presence is still required, so we'll be riding shotgun.
I know this is hard for you, and we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Victim stand?
Now, cousin Art has no next of kin. Her parents are gone, and her sister died in a car crash last year.
No one claimed the body.
Not yet.
So who are you consoling on the phone actor?
Cassio Chavez Sr., the father of our convicted murderer. Dad blames the drugs and is worried Cassio will start using again.
Okay, I'm confused. What exactly does he want?
He wants us to find his escaped son as fast as we can.
Devoted father.
Claims to be, but I looked him up.
Oh, Daddy used to work at the port.
Felix Stowe, where prisoners board the cargo ship.
Would explain a lot.
Getting past security, getting on the ship. No easy task.
Unless they have an inside man.
Alcatraz, Leavenworth, Guantanamo Bay. When it comes to prisons, famous and infamous, the United States has a monopoly. I doubt if anyone outside the UK, apart from the Tower of London, could name a British correctional facility.
Brixton, Wandsworth.
You know, being former inmates disqualifies you from answering. And why did they put you in different prisons? You were both arrested for the same incident.
They drive on the wrong side of the road. Nothing makes sense. You got a cause of death, Doc.
Well, you've arrived a little prematurely. Cause of death has not yet been determined.
New phone? I am no longer a lover. Since when? No. I still respect your beliefs, Gibbs, but they are no longer my own. I am trying new things. With NCIS taking this case, I was supposed to have time for that kind of thing.
Jethro, there is one item of interest. These marks.
Needle marks.
Indeed. There was a high level of progesterone in her preliminary blood work.
The hormone?
Yes. Commonly injected into women who are trying to protect. This young lady will never have a family.
Unlike Cassio, former MI6 officer Jacob Scott has no living family. And anyone connected to him that basically connects.
Treason will do that.
Really no ties to anyone in England, America, friends, followers, companions. Nobody.
Come on. Even Caligula had a horse. After murdering most of his human friends, the emperor made his horse a Roman senator.
Easier to trust a horse. Why are we talking about horses?
Trying to find out who Jacob Scott might know in the U.S.
Prison ones.
Defense team and reporters mostly. Last visitor was over 5 years ago. The name is Miranda.
Green card, friend, it's an immigrant.
From the UK. He arrived 5 years ago. Now owns a laser tag franchise in Alexandria.
Laser zone.
That's exactly right.
Scott's fingerprints have been found at a second crime scene. Let's go. You're with me, Butternut. I will pull up driving directions.
Did he
I hate places like these. Give me the woolies.
Captured! Don't forget your ID card!
What the hell is that? Oh yeah, that's a good luxury device. Just jealous.
Please report to your battle station!
No longer just a prison break. Gets worse. British laser tag on her. Miranda Okafor. Hey, she's in.
He goes,
What's this?
medical report.
I told you to wait until the NCIS ME got here. It's their crime scene. I don't want to see any miles on my desk this weekend. What's the rest of your team? You alright? Yeah. I just might have some plans this weekend.
What kind of plans?
2 gunshots, 2 both bullets off from close range.
Execution.
No murder weapon. We got 2 sets of prints matching those of our escaped convicts.
Bodies.
The male is Max Allenson. He's the janitor. Female is Miranda over here. Jake Scott has had started, not much.
Got something. Of course, perimeter is lined with sensors, so if a player steps out of bounds, blast vest sounds an alarm.
Warning, you're out of bounds.
Okay, what's your point?
My point is, why would this fence be out of bounds? It's just a fence, right? The secret door, and that closet door was open.
The pad was busted.
Explains what our prisoners wanted here.
Found safe, but no cash.
Fully armed and funded. So who was what
Gives a spy stash in laser tag arena.
Turns out the owner is former MI6.
According to British SAS, Miranda Okafor retired 5 years ago before she moved to the States and opened lasers.
Provocateur to entrepreneur.
She trained you, Scott.
Hey, and visited in prison.
You were friends. Why can't you?
She was afraid enough to plan.
What are your jail birds go?
We have a straight answer. This was my office. I used to offer my guests a nice single malt. The hell is that? It's what can I do for you beyond? Almost now the money I offer staying without the extra money. It's like getting back into the espionage business. Why not? Scott spent 14 years in prison. He's got nothing to sell. He got 2 at once. NCIS left no loose ends to driving at. Scott was a Navy intel asset before there were spec ops. At MI6, he functioned at the highest level of security. For his age. Until the CIA. Then he was selling nuclear intel. After 9/11, everyone was very interested in who had it. Russia, Iraq, Iran. Information was better. Sure, Scott, NCIS went after his buyer as well. Nika Razi, she worked at the Russian embassy in Turkey. The raid went pear-shaped. She was killed. Not ideal, but mission accomplished. Meaning, Scott had no family. No country. Buyer dead, no allies. No loose ends. Well, they denied all knowledge, of course. The wounds took years to heal. That is a scab, but not worth scratching. Advice. Keep me in the loop. Who is she? The phone. Plans. Maybe David sent them up. If I am, just know. Okay, I said something. No. You asked, and if you're gonna get all judgy about it, you might as well have details. Judgy. I date women. I like using
they click, I click, and then if we click, you get the idea.
Online dating?
Probably your worst nightmare, isn't it? No, it's conversation. Look, it's been over a year since Diane died.
Phone to pick with the FBI.
Get in the line.
Your examiner still hasn't released the bodies from the laser tag.
Anything else, though?
How about the cause of death, your British prison guard?
Yeah, perfect.
Sandra Billingsley died of asphyxia.
Strangled.
Suffocated? Neither. That would take just a matter of seconds. Not long enough for her airways to become inflamed, causing her surrounding muscles to contract and her vacuum tubes to narrow.
Asthma.
Probably not uncommon for this woman, and usually she'd be able to manage it.
Except she had nowhere to go. Trapped in a poorly ventilated box.
That's probably what triggered the attack in the first place. The sea containers are stacked tightly, one against the other. I mean, all she could do was sit there and slowly choke to death. Could have taken hours or even days.
It's still murder.
Unless she was in that container by choice.
Which she was.
Back up.
I processed everything from inside the shipping container.
Everything?
Yeah, everything. All 2 weeks worth. Luckily, they planned well enough to bring buckets. So they planned too well. There was enough food, a duffel bag full of bottled water. There were pillows, blankets, they even brought magazines.
Oh, I know that. Last month's issue of Fashion Forward. Hilarious. Tina Fey. So ironic.
My point is, how were they able to get all this stuff that quickly after they escaped and not get caught? It's like it was...
Pre-packed.
Yeah. All right, check this out. So the magazine has a torn address label on it. You can't really make it out, but when you compare it to what we do know from Sandra Billingsley's London address.
Magazine belonged to her.
Yeah, so either our prisoners were kind enough to let their hostage go home and get some things, or...
Prison guard wasn't a hostage.
Yeah, she had an accomplice.
Time to talk to the Brits.
It's 2 a.m. in London.
Prisons never close.
Accomplice? I bet the prison warden wasn't too happy about that one.
Nope, he insisted on talking to her tomorrow morning. Nuts.
What's wrong?
Tried to ask me to get extra garlic bread. By the way, great idea getting him out of the apartment.
It's very There's the lasers on security footage back there. His place. I'm surprised he went for it.
Well, I think Tony's actually enjoying this. And he will be back any minute. Where's your line?
Those are brand new.
Which explains the tax credit for any Well, dig. The more depressing this is. This guy.
It's like a missing something.
What about stocking boxes for Charlie?
No, I thought of that. And negative. Actually negative for all types of love.
Well, other than the fact that this piano is one of the doors, there is nothing wrong with this place.
Covered.
I'm missing something. I think Tony keeps his real estate statements here.
Wait, are you talking about breaking into his personal apartments?
It's not like it's sniffed on us.
True.
Or maybe there's another way. Maybe he called reinforcements.
I agree with this.
Prisoners walking out after the murders.
Looks like they're splitting up.
Which means we are now looking in 2 different directions. I really need that garlic bread. Where are we, James?
Yes, Pamela.
Sir, you have that 9 a.m. call at MTech?
Well, I'm not pulling out now. I've already ordered.
So they should start without you.
I will be there, damn it. Look, I drink that green stuff every night. I'm not giving up my morning donut. It's the only thing I have left that has any taste.
Yes, sir. But you did ask me to.
For what? Hello? Hello?
Nice and easy.
I think you have the wrong car.
Keep it running. Your breakfast team will have to wait today.
You followed me from my home.
The internet's grown so much since I was away. And never mind the chat up. No one's coming to rescue. You can push that down button on your back.
You have a cell phone jammer.
You're quick. That'll help.
Now drive.
Think of your children.
Any luck?
Well, I got a dinner date.
Huh?
Yeah. Tony's dad made me promise to have dinner with him before he told me anything about Tony's apartment history.
Yeah.
And no idea how got it so cheap. See, rude.
Oh, I haven't done much better here. Be on public property and only private search specialist.
Well, he was a cop before NCIS. Maybe he's got underworld connections?
See, I think he only wants us to believe that.
Blackmail?
Did he actually get that lucky?
Neither.
Did both of you guys know the story? On the case, got it.
British prison break has left 2 convicted felons loose in the greater DC area.
They split up, and now that he's armed, Jacob Scott could be looking to get back into the spike.
Okay.
No sign of Scott or Cassio since yesterday.
Her Majesty's Prison Service. Thought that nickname died.
You mean when my wife did?
Keep your hands on the wheel. You just did.
Phone, her office, she is just yeah, but here's the thing. All of her ties to overseas.
Tag on her. Who's this lady next to Jacob Scott?
I was told I'd be speaking with Director Vance. We appreciate you taking the time. Manager Grimm. Naturally, Chief Morrow. The name of one of my guards has been called into question.
It's not a question.
Amateurs produce. We're all officers of the law here. And most of that section.
This could be
Agent Kip may be something of a cowboy manager, but I've worked with him for a long time. He doesn't jump to conclusions on slips. He never really takes. You don't have the full story. We agree. Right, gentlemen?
we need her personal and professional records. Everything you got.
Everything we've got takes time. And how you say time is money.
Then give it some steady.
Very clever, engineers. But taking the mickey out of us.
Systems restarting, sir. IP protocols reset whenever a
She's saying it's a precaution.
Sir, something's happening.
McGee, got network security. Wasn't me. It was Courtney. Which one was Courtney?
Oh, yeah, cool. System restart was routine internet resets in the whole building, but it wasn't triggered by a different cell.
Told you. was triggered by an alert at the data center in Anacostia. GTS accounting personnel files mostly non-classified data, but someone accessed our records using a device password. Someone's got a gun in their hand. No matter speaking. Turn your mouse. Building security some advanced key cards used to enter private access. I think it's a story down here. It's good news, bad news. Scott's gone. Where? No idea. He had me gunpoint and used my key card to see detail. McGee, why the hell did my direct password shut down the system immediately? It's a delayed alarm record. Why? If it had shut down immediately, it might just have shot you. What did he get away with? It's a single file. It's not even classified. It's old. Really, really old. This file's got to be worthless. Not to him.
Still in case files a list of 6 NCIS operatives involved in the joint MI6 operation in 2002. Just names, no info.
The top sheet.
Practically useless without the full case file itself.
1 or 2 people to steal it. Why? Jacob Scott could have just as easily disappeared. Raised cats in Connecticut.
Is that a thing?
What was the operation in 02?
Juniper strike.
And?
We only know as much as this top sheet says. And while the list wasn't classified, the operation it refers to is a joint operation.
Better not wait. Me neither.
Just to be clear, he wants to hack into the case files.
Related, good guess, Inspector Clouseau. Yes. Your apartment is a scene of trouble once. Amazing what a good paint job would do. Could be somewhere active bodies with an electric current. Really? Yeah, I couldn't get that. Floorboards. Yeah, over there. It's good idea. Out of sight, out of mind. I guess we haven't been doing crime since this sort of thing with a signal. But you saw the price. You know the fact that sometimes, Presley, you don't even have to disclose stuff like that, so yourself. Wait, is that true? Abby?
Ready when you are. Abs? Abs?
I'm ready.
Go. Woo.
Do you think I was in the coffin?
If the shoe fits.
It didn't. I tried. Plus, the lining is non-biodegradable, and if the count is criminal, I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
Did you call us down here to talk about coffin and comfort?
No. Financial records for Sandra Billingsley.
Using our accomplice.
Yep. So a month ago, she put down a deposit at a company in Delaware.
Oh, fertility clinic. She was planning to get pregnant here in the U.S.
That's not the interesting part. When she put down the deposit, she's required to give a local address.
Apartment in Dover?
And her name?
No. Lila McLean. I did a background check on that, and it ended up being dead end.
Alias.
Yeah, but if she planned this whole thing with Jacob Scott, then...
He knows about this place. They were excited.
Get him!
No, it's hard to cope with those things. Some other stuff.
Well, who's that? Courtney?
That's Rita.
What?
None.
That's
Well, I can't get it up. Fuck. It's the nerve. I can't get the nerve to go out with a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, please, don't. I text these women with the apps. It sounds wonderful. I always seem to come up with excuses not to me.
You nervous?
Nothing. Got plenty of game. It's just... Is it too soon?
No.
You want me to do it? I was twice. I want to date. You know what? Then date. Just do it. You don't need my blessing. I'm not asking for your blessing. What are you gonna give? I'll text you back. It's the chance. Nothing unexpected.
Something's gonna happen. You're damn right you do.
Go. Kids, now you gotta give a big one. Prison records show you were two doing
Oh,
stressed to do the double murder.
Prison break.
It's a lot of trouble. I don't have to play with choosing neckties.
Yeah, well, he's already got a life sentence.
Right, no consequences. None of this bothers him. Unless the baby in the apartment.
Well, not for you.
Soundtrack was the loving more than she was there for me. We really had my darkest times, and during hers, all I could do was sit and watch her die. For 2 days in the sea container. 3 days. While I lay her to rest in that cask. It's the only thing I've done right since she's passed.
Because you started using it.
She could now let me bury her with special privileges. It's not like it. Unless he tells you. I didn't want to kill her. It was a choice. That woman, she gave us each, a little money. And I said she was willing to look the other way as long as we never came back.
You did.
She had so much more, in the closet. She would sort of get right in there. And then I'd come back for a rest.
That prison escape.
It's a year of planning. Sweetness. You and Scott. No, so much. Scott wasn't wrong, right? He was just assigned with our kitchen duty. He requested that assignment. So good. Don't you think so? Scott introduced us. You know, that was like 2 years ago. 2 years? Man really wants to get back with Sparky.
Spark, alright. Jacob Scott's that. Yeah?
Yours.
He said NCIS killed his wife.
No reckon Scott of the best.
This doesn't make any sense.
You got into the case one?
Enough of it anyway.
So what was Juniper's streak?
2002 Radeon was staged with torpedo to take down Scott's Russian buyer.
How many knew about this?
Exactly.
I was killed.
Russian national recon law.
Hey, I've seen her before. I have a photo from the laser tag office. She's dead. Why does Scott still care?
She was his wife.
He was selling secrets to his wife?
Talking about his spy on
Sold us out.
Top Sheet was secretly involved in the operation.
AKA his wife's death. Well, is this a hit list?
Somebody start at the top. The man who ordered the whole damn thing. Can we go back? NCIS!
You too late? Okay, let's do this. Hi. NCIS.
Private clubbing did an hour ago. Mr. Gibbs? Is that why my phone's been ringing?
Yes, it is. Is your husband there?
Yeah, he's in the den working on his book. I'm guessing you're not here to help proofread.
No.
Doors, right over there.
Nice. What do you think he pulls in at Homeland? He goes to sleep.
The man's here.
It's gonna fly by.
No, it's not. You're right.
It's in my life. He's in the kitchen on cardboard. Mom and sister are gone. Protect him from me. Good night, buddy. Protect him from me.
Hungry. You're Bishop, you're always hungry. Not after funerals.
I always find it weird that Tom Morrow had some seriously, it was exactly like warm and welcoming thing.
He always was with me. And me.
Me as well. Really?
And me.
Really swallowed.
I thought it was celebrating. So, like, when I die, I want you guys to do an all-night rager. When do you think Tony will be back from his secret mission?
Not a secret, Abby. They've sent an angle in the track down the intel Jacob Scott.
After killing all enemy agents. There's so many places he can hide.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah. That's saying, get your gear. Got a home invasion in Jefferson County.
Gibbs, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I insist that you have something.
Miner's name is Henry Marshall. Father's a Marine, deployed in Iraq for the last 6 months. When we found that out, we got on the phone to you. Kid says he was getting ready for school, heard someone breaking in, saw the intruder entering with a knife, ran to his dad's safe for a gun, shot the perp.
Where was he at?
Left leg, neighborhood the shot from kids. Good bullet.
Or in his graves.
Either way, it was enough to send it packing. My third attempted smash and grab this week, likely looking for drug money. Have albums in it? Typically, no. And box album, it's a different story.
How's Henry doing?
EMT is checking out. 14 years old, he's pretty shaky. How you look at him, you wish you could take it from him.
I had to go to work this morning. Henry was going to get a ride to school from a friend. I wasn't home when it happened.
Well, we're gonna need him to come down to NCIS and get a statement.
He already talked to the police.
We prefer to hear it firsthand.
I'm sorry, but he is in no condition to talk to.
Mom, I can do it. They need to catch this guy. Wait, can we pick up Cora?
She's at daycare. It's out of the way. I don't want to keep you waiting.
Deal with Henry. We'll drive. Pick your sister up one morning.
When Frank sees the cousins, Roman knows the thing about it. They could have ended up going on.
Yep. Agent Cornell, thank you for joining us.
We'll see you there.
Good to see you too. Have you really responded to my Snapchat? Yeah, seriously. What's it doing? It's a joint update on our progress overseas. Agent Geno's been working alongside MI6 and their search for Jacob Scott. You know something? With British superintelligence? I can just hear them dealing on other questions. So what exactly is the spy who loved me? Well, he left London this morning. He's following up a move in Russia, which things need to value here. It's the top chief. Scott stole an Operation Jacob Scott. It's the raid that killed his wife. That's Scott's hit. This is incomplete. Our files only divulge the name of the NCIS agents involved. The identities of the MI6 operatives were redacted. The chief of MI6, Jessica Trede. She fell off the grid after her retirement in 2008, but Agent Denozo left this intel on her whereabouts with an MI6 contact in London. Not for anyone new. London? Glad I caught up with Sherlock over the weekend. Gibbs, you already have a case here. You won't be going anywhere. So, I'll be hunting the Hound of the Baskervilles on my own? Not exactly. Tom Morrow served this office with distinction. Scott took out one of our own, and I want answers. Our plane leaves in an hour, Dr. Watson. No, Tony, I am not interested in a Russian mail order bribe. Thank you. What do you mean, what? Because I'm with Delilah. Yes, it's serious. До свидания, Tony.
What's the latest?
Tony is tailing Jacob Scott's father-in-law
Where?
at a Russian bathhouse.
You said you sent us some visuals. Oh,
I can't unsee that.
Spoke too soon.
Give me an update.
Abby got a DNA match to the blood found at the marshal's house. Our intruder is Mickey Doyle, 36, an ex-con and violent offender. Been suspected in a number of drug-related murders in the area.
Doyle's last known address is his RV. Matches the description of the one seen on Marshall Street before the break-in. And a blowout on it.
Checked with all local hospitals. No patients matching Doyle's description have been treated for a GSW to the leg.
Robbery isn't Doyle's MO. Think he broke in for another reason? What do we know about the family?
Before moving to West Virginia 8 months ago, they were stationed in California. Ann Marshall worked as an assistant district attorney in San Diego, where she had quite an impressive conviction record.
What about the husband? Master Sergeant David Marshall. He has been training Iraqi troops at Al Taqaddum Air Base for the last 6 months.
Scheduled to come home last month, but his deployment was extended due to a security issue.
Yeah, we haven't been in contact with him yet. Base is calm, you.
Special Ops Marine and a former ADA. It's possible something in their past made them a target?
I know.
I don't think my work made us a target. I'm a receptionist. People I deal with don't even know my name.
We thought you were a lawyer.
Not since we moved from California. To practice here, I have to pass the West Virginia bar.
Your husband must get reassigned all the time. There's no provision for military spouses?
Depends on which state.
Okay. Go. Honestly, I would choose to stay home if I could. But when my sister was ill, we took on her medical bills, and it drained our savings. So I worked during the day, and I studied for the bar at night. I never meant it to affect my children this way.
Do you know who broke into our house?
Yeah, Bill. His name is Mickey Bill.
Is that him, honey?
Yeah.
Have either of you seen this man before today?
No.
If he's after us, does that mean he's gonna come back?
Well, we don't exactly know what's going on, so until we do, we're gonna have an agent posted outside now.
Does my dad know what happened?
We tried to make contact, but base communications are still down.
Can you find out when he's coming back?
We're gonna do our best.
So where is this contact of Denozo's?
What's with you?
Haven't eaten since DC. The in-flight meal was inedible.
They didn't serve you tea and biscuits?
No, I wasn't in first class.
These are credit card points.
It's a fine day for a stroll, is it not?
MI6?
It's a fine day for a stroll, is it not?
Indeed it is. But I prefer to saunter.
Gentlemen, Sandra Cultus.
What the hell was that? Agent Denozo left instructions for coded exchange. Okay.
God save the Queen. What is it?
It's Jessica Turday's MI6 application request from 1984. Denozo's highlighted her in case of emergency contact. Uncle.
She wrote Radford. Warwickshire. There was no mention of any family in her personnel.
And Agent Denozo has left us one hand of breadcrumbs.
Gibbs, I want to celebrate the fact that you are a builder and a catcher of bad guys and a man of gleaming silver hair.
Actually, you don't.
People said such nice things about Tom Morrow this morning, and it just made me realize that we shouldn't wait until people are gone to celebrate them. So I'm starting a movement. Hashtag Living Rocks. Although I'm a little bit afraid that people might think I'm talking about an actual rock that's alive, although that would be really exciting.
Abby, I think the fact that you're celebrating people is awesome.
McGee, I want to celebrate that you can light up the room as fast as you can clean up the home.
Thanks.
Hashtag Living Rocks.
Hashtag get to the point.
My God. Gibbs, you just used the word hashtag in a sentence. Getting to the point. So, this is the 38 that was used to shoot Mickey Doyle, and this is the bullet.
What do they give us?
Well, the fingerprints and the ballistics match Henry's story, but the real conversation piece is not this gun. It's whatever gun is attached. The Marshall family safe. It's equipped with a memory drive that logs a timestamp whenever the safe is accessed.
Yeah, Henry said that he ran to go get the gun when you were going breaking in.
Yeah, but according to the log, the last time the safe was accessed was 2 days ago.
Got the weapon out before the break-in.
Why would he do that?
Why would he lie about it?
Boss.
You talked to Henry before. You want to be the one to talk to him. There's more to it than that, but how old were you when your father was in the military?
He was out before I was born.
Right, and with your family, you were on deployment.
And what?
While serving on the home front, it's a very different thing.
Well, here we go.
I think we had a really good shot at getting through Henry.
Okay. So your dad was mad?
Yeah, of course not.
Did he deploy a lot?
All the time. I remember this one day before he was going to leave. I accidentally went on a tree. I was 6 years old and my arm was killing me, but I was fine all the way to the evening.
Because he didn't think he'd leave if you were hurt.
Exactly.
Did he? Dumb question.
You remember every time my dad would leave, you know, these feelings, you know, like you're angry, you're sad, you're afraid, you're proud. I understand. I'll tell you that. You lose people like yourself.
I know why you brought me here. I lied because I thought I could handle it on my own.
In what one?
A couple nights ago while I was out late, walking by this alley when I heard yelling, and I saw these two guys. One of them stabbed the other one.
Did you see who did it?
This picture you showed.
Make it up.
After I left, I learned to pound it. She was dead. I heard Doyle coming back, so I ran home and I got my dad's gun from the safe.
You've been holding on to it since then, right?
She knows what I saw. He's gonna kill me, isn't he?
Last Sunday, Henry Marshall was walking down Bresner Avenue, asking how he had some Billy Doyle, stabbed and killed an unidentified man. Henry was the only witness, and breaking was the silence.
How did Doyle turn out?
We're not exactly sure yet, but Henry's pretty sure he wouldn't follow him.
What about the barn?
County 1 says that there are 2 stabbing victims that match the description Henry gave, but neither are from an alley, so it's possible the body was moved.
It's good work, Dan. Lupin and Harper's Ferry people.
Gibbs, I was doing background on Anne Marshall, and the situation she's in is completely unfair. All I hear is because West Virginia's bar doesn't reciprocate with California. So her 15 years of experience went to nothing just because she crossed state lines.
Focus on the kid.
Gibbs, when troops fight for their country, their families do too. Anne Marshall, all the military spouse that who fights for them. Good. Because I want to reach out to Joining Forces. It's an initiative that supports military veterans and their families. And
Hey, I know what it is. What can I do? I already made the call.
oh, thank you.
You want to thank me? Find Mickey Doyle.
I knew Henry was acting strange, but I just assumed it was because his father's deployment had been extended. I never could have imagined this.
Henry's situation is why I wanted to talk to you about.
What about it?
Homicide he witnessed. The break-in at your house. They're connected. You need to put your family in protective custody.
Is my son's life in danger? Oh my God.
We need Henry's help with the investigation.
My son's been through enough, Agent Gibbs. What he needs right now is to feel safe.
The only way that happens is we find Mickey Doyle.
I think you witnessed one of our stabbings from last week. The investigator is the same on both cases. His name is Detective Swanson. I briefed him. He'll take good care of you.
Thank you. Swanson.
Which way do we go? This is Harry.
Good to meet you. Where'd you have a seat? Can I get you water or soda?
Yeah, thank you.
Just want to get this over with, huh?
Yes, sir.
These are my two victims. Do you recognize either of them?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Really, before you look at these crime scene photos, you should know that sometimes people look a little different when they're dead. You don't have to look at them if you don't. No, I want to. It's not him.
Doesn't bode well for us here. Traditional pub. Charming locals. Doesn't get any better than this. Excuse me. All due respect, you sound like a suit.
We are suits. You have a better idea even for that?
Local place. Speak like a local, you know. Man. Cheers, mate.
That was natural.
What can I get for you fellas? Hugo Radcliffe?
Yeah.
We're looking for your niece, Jessica Trade. It's imperative that we speak with her.
Who's asking?
NCIS. FBI.
WC-10 gauge. Now get the elevator.
Mr. Radcliffe. We're the good guys.
And we don't have time for this. A man that your niece put in prison has escaped. He's targeting people, and she might know who's next. It could even be her.
See? The good guys.
Let's take a drive.
Hey, you okay?
Oh, yeah. No, I was just thinking about this movement that I'm spearheading about celebrating people.
Oh yeah, how's it going?
Well, you know, I'm starting pretty close to home, but you never know with these things. It could spread like wildfire. Bishop, I want to celebrate that you can eat like Paul Bunyan, and your heart is as big as his too.
Abby, I am touched.
Hashtag Living Rocks. Tell your friends. Hey, will you help me with this? Yep. Here, hold this. So Henry said that Doyle stabbed the guy just in front of this door.
Blue Star's good on the surface?
If there's a trace of blood, this thing's gonna light up like a Christmas tree. There are 237 days until Christmas, by the way.
I'm not seeing anything.
Santa Claus is definitely not in town.
If the sound didn't happen here like Henry said, there'd be some trace of it.
Can't sleep? I have this dream. It wakes me up. My dad saying goodbye.
Hey. Everything okay? I know what gives me it's the last time you're gonna see him.
I'm not lying about what I saw, Agent McKee. Do you believe me?
Absolutely. Believe me 100%.
Trump?
A body pulled from the Anacostia River has been identified as Wayne Woods, a convicted drug dealer currently on probation for
That's
possession
him.
with intent to sell methamphetamine.
That's the guy I saw get killed.
The body pulled from the Anacostia River was identified as Wayne Woods.
Local Emmys report that's in their story.
What do we know about what?
The streets are safer with them gone. Thank you. Now, that's just my professional opinion, but I'll let you decide after reading his greatest hits.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
He's partly responsible for the escalating drug problem in Jefferson County. Tried to bust him for months, but I could never get a charge to stick.
You must have friends in the right places.
And a share of enemies. Woods most likely was taken out by a rival. Poetic justice when you think about it.
Rival? Like Mickey Doyle?
That's a strong possibility. Woods and Doyle were both criminal alpha dogs trying to mark the same territory. We'd like Woods' body transferred back to NCIS. Already made a call. We should be getting it within the hour. Like I said, we're on the same side.
Here we are, at record time, I might add.
It was the most terrifying car ride of my life, and I've driven with Emily.
Could have sworn we lost a wheel.
We hit a few clubs. Which are moaning. Come on, this way.
So why is your niece hiding off the grid?
Who says she's hiding?
Secluded cottage in the middle of nowhere? Certainly seems like she's running from something.
You don't know Jessie.
That's far enough.
Quite the family resemblance.
Some friends of yours are the uncle?
These feds think you're a danger.
Doesn't look that way from my point of view. State your business.
Jacob Scott. He's escaped from prison.
Then what the hell are you doing here? The person you need to speak to is back in the States, Tom Morrow.
Morrow's dead.
All right, then. Come on in. Put the kettle on. Come on.
Henry's upstairs with his sister. He was annoyed with me watching over him like a hawk. I mean, you better get used to.
Everything okay?
I can't stop thinking about how close Henry came to being a body pulled from the river.
That's not gonna happen.
Don't placate me, Agent Gibbs. I've done my homework on Mickey Doyle.
You hacked NCIS file?
No. I called in a favor with a friend of the courthouse. I got access to Doyle's record. I prosecuted criminals like him. I know how they operate. They get away with murder by not leaving any loose ends. My son is a loose end.
Hey, he is safe here. Go on.
If Doyle tracked down Henry before, what makes you think he can't do it again? My family's not safe. Anywhere.
Hey, Ducky. Detective Swanson came through with the body, huh?
Indeed, meet Wayne Woods. Although he was pulled for the river, his lungs were devoid of water.
He was already dead when his body was dumped.
Precisely. His penultimate chapter ended with quite a struggle. Contusions, multiple stab wounds, one of which pierced his aorta. That was the manner of death. Here, take a look at the entry wounds.
Huh. Jagged.
Yes, but with a pattern. The murder weapon had a distinctly serrated blade.
Ducky, I want to celebrate the fact that you are a friend with a scalpel and you inspire dead people to talk and alive people to listen.
Abby, what a lovely thing to say.
Hashtag living life.
Anthropomorphic stones, how curious.
Abby, any thoughts on the murder weapon?
Yeah, like one big thought. So, based on the cutting pattern, it was a serrated combat knife with a 5-inch blade, and that's not all. I ran the DNA from underneath Wood's fingernails. I got a match.
Mickey Doyle.
Yep. So, Henry was telling the truth. He saw Doyle kill Woods.
So, why wasn't there any evidence of the crime scene?
Maybe Doyle cleaned up his mess.
We didn't find a single trace of blood. If this guy cleaned up after himself, he must be, like, really good at it.
Bishop, you had a bolo hit on Doyle's RP.
On my way.
NCIS!
Suspect's down.
At least we know Mickey Doyle won't be bothering Henry anymore.
Till whoever killed Doyle had a reason.
Well, Henry can still be a target.
Tibbs? Looks like the knife Abby described.
Bag it, Bishop. Hang on. That's good.
What? When? You stay where you are.
Agent on duty. Can't find Henry, so he's gone. Bishop, you stay here, McGee.
I think I know where he might be headed, boss. Henry.
How'd you know I was here?
Well, if I were looking for Doyle, I'd go to the first place I saw him too.
He's not gonna stop until he finds me.
He's not gonna find you.
Yes, he will.
Henry, he's not gonna find you. Doyle's dead. I need you to come with me back to Gibbs' house, okay?
Someone else is after me now. What am I gonna do?
Let's come with me back to the house, okay? Your mom is really sick, man.
No, I promised my dad I'd protect them. It's my job to keep them safe.
I understand that, okay? But it's my job to keep you safe, too. So how about you help me do my job? I'll help you do yours.
I might have been thrown by the accent, but he didn't seem surprised by Morrow's death.
Suppose I always had a feeling that operation would come back to bite us in the ass.
Operation Juniper Strike.
There's more to what happened than our objective was to catch Nika Ryzen, the Russian buyer Scott was selling secrets to.
Who we now know was also his wife.
I figured as much.
So what exactly happened during the raid?
We used one of Scott's cell phones to move Ryzen out of the Russian embassy in Istanbul. They all went south almost immediately. An unidentified sniper took ground.
The Russians would rather have it dead than captured.
That was our assumption too. But since the target was neutralized, the mission was deemed a success.
And the conveniently timed sniper hit was just written off.
Clearly someone on the inside leaked the details of the ARK.
Which is exactly why I conducted an off-the-book investigation. All my operatives were cleared. The leak did not come from MI6. It came from NCIS.
Why didn't you relay this information to Mark?
I did. Murray's the one who buried it.
Gentlemen, you've got company.
You missing something?
Yeah, they're spooked.
Chief, that's your early warning?
Get down!
Leon, cover!
I think they're gone.
You're telling me Jacob Scott is back in the UK?
Can't say for certain. We were too busy dodging bullets to get a look at the shooter's face. Someone must have tailed him.
Wait, who knew you were there, Leon?
Handful of people. CIS, MI6, FBI. We got a mold, Gibbs. Somebody doesn't want us poking around this case. The list of people to trust just got shorter.
Okay, I'll get the Nozo back from Moscow ASAP. What about your day?
She's a target. We gotta get her someplace safe. We're on the next flight out. MI6 will follow up on local leads.
Watch your six, Director.
Got it.
Gibbs.
Hey, Andy. Thanks for meeting.
First time I've seen you without a coffee in your hand.
I just had one. Although I hear the best coffee in D.C. is from the Navy mess.
I'm working at the White House as its first.
What do you got for him?
Walk with me. After your call, I followed up on Ann Marshall.
Yeah, talented lawyer like that should be practicing, not starting over.
I agree, but transferring professional certification across state lines is a complicated process. That kind of legislation takes time, Gibbs.
How long does it take to do what's right?
And I both know situations like these affect military families all the time. Joining forces is making headway.
What about him, Marshal?
I'll route her case on my chain of command. Look, I have to get to a meeting, but I'll be in touch.
Stuff from the RV give you anything? Oh yeah, proof that Doyle and his living situation are, in fact, disgusting.
Tell me about it.
Oh, I will. Exhibit A, the knife that was confiscated from the camper. It's got Doyle's fingerprints on the handle and Wood's blood on the blade.
Definitely the murder.
Definitely dirty.
Why would he be so careful to clean the alley and not even bother to wash off the murder weapon?
That's exactly what I just asked Major Mazbek. So I tested some swabs from the alley. It was scrubbed with a professional grade cleaner and then covered over with alley grime.
Whoever didn't know how to beat the Blue Star.
Could be the same person that killed Doyle, trying to tie up loose ends.
Abby, I celebrate that you can take a tiny clue and turn it into a game changer. And you give the best hugs ever. Hashtag living rocks. Thank you.
It's spreading like fire.
Hey, I got something.
Oh, get going.
The day after Wood's murder, traffic cams in the alley were accessed.
Doyle ID'd Henry for the footage?
No, that's how they tracked Henry back to his house. Doyle did the dirty work, but he wasn't the one who accessed the cameras.
I don't know who did.
Helper's Ferry, thanks.
Swanson. Got a lead you might be interested in. Yeah, Doyle's dead, I heard.
You hear who shot him?
Great job.
On the take with the drug gangs in the county. Kept Doyle ahead of the law.
Well, you better start thinking real hard before you start accusing. Not accusing. Arresting. What's this?
Traffic cams were accessed from your terminal. You told Doyle where Henry lived, and then you killed him to cover your tracks.
Talking about I didn't kill anyone.
That's right. Cameras unproven.
The unregistered draft gun we found at her apartment does.
Oh, yeah, there was that. Kristen?
I want a lawyer.
That's good. With who? Yeah. Be there.
I am so honored to have been a part of this. I still can't believe I'm here. Listening to everyone's stories, it made me feel like I'm not alone.
Because you're not alone, Anne. One of the reasons we hold these roundtables is to stay connected to our military families. Special Agent Gibbs, I've been briefed on everything you've done for Anne's family. And from what I heard, it's gone above and beyond.
Job.
Both NCIS and the joining forces, their support has been...
Isn't that right, Special Agent Gibbs?
Absolutely.
There you go. Just let that sit, let it dry, repaint it, and it'll be like it never happened.
Did your dad teach you how to do that?
Yep.
Henry,
What's wrong?
the security threat at your dad's base, it's over.
So we get to talk to him?
I missed you, buddy. I love you guys so much.
I won't be able to make it until tomorrow. Sorry, sweetheart. Work stuff. Call me when you get this.
What?
Go. Come on. Smarter than I will ever be. She's in boarding school with me.
Can you live here then?
I do live alone, but not here. This is Gibbs's place. Sort of a floating safe house.
Who's that?
NCIS agent. He's on his way. Should be here in a minute.
And Miss Gibbs, you trust him?
You sound like him. I'd offer you tea, but he doesn't carry the stuff. Choices are water, beer, or bourbon.
Whatever you're having.
There's something I've been meaning to tell you since we got back from England.
What's that?
I've come around about your sheep.
Is that right?
They're very smart animals. Alert, instinctive. I might be in the market for one.
I know a guy who can make a call.
Sir.